Hello. Good morning. Oh! How you guys doing? Good morning.
Chip.
Huh? Good morning. Oh, today we're going to polish the demo. And I made a small mistake. I added in a new logo. What do you guys think of this?
Fuck Cakez.
What do you think about this new logo, guys?
That take 30 seconds.
Also, let me make it less bright here. I think it needs to be this.
Thank you,
Check.
Iffy66 for 5,000 bits.
Just kidding.
Ah, better.
Make a good game and don't market it.
It has
The money
no
will
D.
come to
Yeah,
you.
it doesn't have a D. It's a shield. Yeah, now? Why is the key D color different? I don't know. I thought it would be cool. Tangy TD shield. Yeah. That's what it is. Yes. Wait, it's still a bit much. Better. So yeah, I made this off stream. I thought it would be cool, and we'll add this into the game in place of Tangy Defense, because it still says Tangy Defense. I think when we compare these two titles, I think this is an upgrade. It's not perfect yet. I was experimenting a lot with different colors, but I think it's better than this for now. And today we're going to do the one thing that is the most important part about making a game on Steam before you release it, which is the demo. We are polishing the demo to a point where it feels clean. But before we do that, I need to undo the texture atlas, which means this is no longer here. So we don't save that. And we keep... What did I do here?
Hello.
Not sure what I did. What did I do? I don't know what I did. Not sure. So maybe I did do anything. Yeah, this is what I made. I have the D too. I just think that the shield looks cooler than the D, right?
Code formatters.
We could maybe, you know, when we go here and we do a Shift N, we could make like a D on the shield. Could make a D there. That could potentially work. I mean, it does look kind of cool. Right, guys? That is a potential upgrade. And we could make it so that it is like branded in. So for example, let's get the thing right first though. The shape. So that it looks actually really,
Demo
really cool.
out. Check. Mixed review. Check. Doesn't work on AMD. Check. Unbalanced game. Check. UI bugs.
Something like that.
Check.
Good morning, null exception.
Yapping all
What do you
day.
think about this?
Check.
Surely it won't look a bit odd with the T being so big. Yeah, I mean the T is a bit big, but I can make it smaller. Or I can make the shield a bit larger. That's possible too. Let's see. We could do this, right? Shift 2. Create a little bit of a... Hello, Aizen. How you doing? Good morning. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Huh? Oops. Huh? What do you guys think? Huh? Maybe a big shield with TD inside? Too small? It is too small, you're right. Bigger? I don't know, I don't think I can make it bigger. Can I? Like that? You want the D to be that big? Turbo diesel. Wrong design, restart. But now it looks ugly. Yeah, it does look ugly, I know. But we can do this here. Doesn't work. Nope. Maybe a big shield with TD inside. Yeah. But you know how long it took me to make this shield, bro? I mean, we could try. Let's make a new shield layer. And we could try. Control T. Damn. It's kind of cool. Like this? You guys said a big shield. He trolling? I'm not trolling. You guys said a big shield. Make the shield the background. Try. Okay. You mean like this and then put this behind Tangy? Shit. Yeah, I know.
I don't like self-promoting stuff, so if I receive downvotes or this gets removed,
I don't think that
totally
works.
Understand that. However, it's really important for me to share this because I'm tired of these stupidly overhyped trailers that are designed to sell non-existent products and fool you into buying their crap.
Shield
This
big.
has to stop, and the best way to do that is to spread awareness.
I mean, that could work. What do you guys think? That could work. Just put your normal TD text on top. Or you mean the T on top and the D too? And where's the D? Like this? I guess. It's not bad. I would have to fix the shield though. Now it's like completely destroyed, unfortunately. We could keep it for now. Like that. Yeah, it will work. Just need to be fitted well. Okay. I mean, I would have to redo the color of this, right? But it does work. The T contrast is bad. That's fine. I can choose a different color. Now that I have the shield in the back, I can use blue. Blue will work. I'm just gonna use the normal colors for now and fix the sprite up. Fine, we'll do it now. It's okay. That's totally okay. We'll just do it now. I have to figure out how to draw this properly though. Like that line. I think this looks good enough. Let's see. No, that's too... Whatever that's called. That's not... whatever that is called. That's bad. For sure. That doesn't look round at all. Blue is the least color? Okay, then what other color do you expect, bro? Huh? Instead of blue. How did they come up with these colors? Hello, Mr. Jonathan Smith on YouTube. Good morning. And Mr. Smilex, good morning. Fable music, right? It works even if it's small, maybe a bit too small. This is better. Yeah, hello there, Jacqui on YouTube too. Good morning. Bro, if I said that Shade 11 said that would be a ban. If I said what Shade 11 said would be a ban. Why logo again? Why logo again, Cakes? Because the logo in my... Wait. Just gotta pull real quickly. Gotta pull these nuts. Kids, pull. It's gonna complain about the A-Sprite file, isn't it? Please commit your... Yeah. Discard. We don't need anything in the A-Sprite file. It's only the logo. I have saved that to a separate file. The reason why is simple, man. Now we can open the texture atlas. It says Tangy Defense. I need a logo. So we're gonna make one. There it is. And me talking about why I make a logo actually takes longer than actually making the logo, my friend. Just need to figure out a nice... That doesn't look too nice. That looks bad too. Just need to figure out... Oh, that's a nice round curve. Cool. Yeah, we got one, I think. You got that bird heard today? Who's bird? Okay, bro. If you say so, brother. So yeah, we're going to make this now, and then we'll talk about polishing other features of the demo, such as I want to remove I want to remove the individual resistances from the game, and add in place I want to add in magic, just a typical magic resistance. And the reason for that is very simple, because the player gets overwhelmed with all of these different resistances, and it is much easier actually, that looks better. It is much easier actually to have one resistance and then vulnerabilities. So Kingdom Rush. And so yeah, so part of the polish for the demo is of course drawing, what is it called? Drawing this stuff. Drawing a logo. And that's what we're gonna do now.
No.
For now.
Kinji, I just subscribed.
Yo, my man, thank you very much for subscribing, bro. Appreciate that a lot. And since I haven't done that in a while, and art is very relaxing for me, I just had to use my brain a lot. We're gonna do that. Because I just come off work, guys. Damn, it looks good. I like it a lot. That looks professional. Now, obviously it's not fixed yet, but hey, cool. All right, let's fix this line here. So, hopefully you understand, Mr. Shady Devon. This is the reason why. Oh. It is very important to have consistent art throughout your game. And that's what we're doing here. And obviously this also needs to reflect the store page, right? It says TD, not defense. It is no longer TNG defense. I feel like this is the last thing that really bothers me. Yeah. I think it's fine. You don't need new logo? Yeah, okay, that's coming from someone who has never released a game on Steam. Like, yeah, I believe you, friend. How about we believe you? Yeah, good idea. It says turbo diesel. We could use green here, that's fine. Alright, so now we gotta make this nice and round. Which I think it is already round here. Just gotta... I think this is too straight. For sure, this gotta be that. It's fine. You don't need a totally new logo, you could just tweak the old one. Yeah, that's what I'm doing though. I mean, it is literally the old logo. I'm just drawing the TD. I don't understand, guys. You need to realize something in life, please. Very important. The more time you spend on arguing if you should do something or not, how about you just do it? And then even if it doesn't work out, you will have learned why. You don't know if you don't try. You understand? And so wasting time on arguing whether you should be doing something is just... This is not a way to move forward, you know? God, I hate these lines. Like, I feel like this does not look that great. The D is very much not that nice. I don't like it. I want it to be sharper. I want it to be more like that. You could listen to Who Am I? Yeah, I could listen to Who Am I? Or I could just draw my logo, my friend. How about that? Huh? How about that, sir? How about I just draw my logo? Because we're almost done. Yeah, let's stop in the middle of doing this, right? Just because another person says, no man, don't. Good idea. Very smart. Yes. Uh-huh. See, guys, I drew this entire thing off stream in about, I think it took me an hour to do. And the time you guys are arguing is already almost 20 minutes for whether this should be done or not. Think about it. That is a third of the time needed to make this entire thing. That's drawing a very high quality shield, which I do say so myself. I think I did a good job there. And then fixing up the logo and, you know, placing things in there. I'm not effing. And you're not gonna make me check, because I know I'm not effing. You're lying, sir. I know that. Shade 11, you'll get banned. Okay, I can see my bitrate. Good stream. Yeah. Okay. Good. Shade 11 is gone. Yeah. How about that? Only the negative people are typing F in chat. Shade 11, you got banned for 6 minutes. Goodbye. So, let's at least get all of the shading in. Like that. Nice. Oh, I didn't fix the inner circle here yet. Okay. Of course, I need to fix that too. How about that? We'll turn that into orange. Wait, B, it needs to be B. And then, wait, this is this color and what's that? Okay, so these two. Shift 2 and then I just turn that into normal orange. Good stuff. Nice. And then we can work with, what is this? Is that a new color? It actually is. Then we can change that color to this. Hey. Or tolerance, of course. Turn that tolerance down. And then we can say this and, what was the other color? This. These two colors. Shift 2. And we can play, no, B. B, please. Ah, shit. I chose the wrong color. That was dumb. Let's do Ctrl Z. I need to use something that is not in this picture, like that. G. Good. Yeah, nice, like that. So this and this color. And then Shift 2 and B. Shift 1. Okay, collector of stuff trying to hate. Go on to. Goodbye. Guys, you can't trigger me with this anymore, okay? I'll ban you the entire time until you learn. Stop trying to hate. Turn this into a hate stream. Stop it. Stop it, sir. Stop. Stop. I apologize, I'm sorry. I mean, it is how it is. Yeah, maybe like that. Ooh. How about that? I mean, we can fix that later. That's fine. Are you redoing the logo? Yes, Farmer. I'm redoing the... I'm not redoing the logo. I'm updating the logo so that it reflects what it is now. It's Tangy Defense. Tangy TD, not Defense anymore. It used to say Tangy Defense in a game. And so I want to make sure that this is all properly done. Which means updating the logo too. Nice, like it. We're almost there, my brothers. Good.
Did you animate the water?
No.
Are you animating the water?
No.
Will you animate the water? When will you animate the water?
Never. Guys, I'm an artist. You see that? This guy has talent. Big talent. Isn't that amazing? Big talent. Massive ego? Ah, okay. I just can't. Yeah. Uh-huh. You just don't want to admit that I can make good art pieces. That's fine. You don't have to. Zip. Nice. So now all we gotta do is choose better colors for the TD. Because the D is done. Just gotta, you know, make that look a little bit cooler here. I think that's fine. And then over here, we'll make that fade a bit. There we go. Okay, cool. And let's turn that into this color. It'll all make sense in a second. Let's not say continuous. All right, so the colors that I had were these. Oh shit, I forgot the left side. Never mind. We still have to do the left side. Oops, sorry, forgot that. Whoopsie. Yeah, no, there's one more. Oops. Okay. Nice. Now that's looking sexy. Very good stuff. Oops. Okay, guys, look at this. Now we just gotta choose better colors. And we could potentially go to the T. Take the leaf here. Copy that and maybe, you know, get rid of that and go to the D here. Horizontally. I like that. Or, yeah, let's and then rotate that a bit so that it looks somewhat different. And then just fix up the pixels. There we go.
Good day.
Retard.
And good day, chato.
Anyways,
Yo, my
keep
man,
your
good day.
truths to yourself and do not
How you
help
doing?
them.
There we go. Okay. Could be better, but that's actually... And stop. Good. Actually... All right. Actually... Just 1 second, okay? I think that looks better. Shit. I think I destroyed it. Looks good. Yeah, almost. Almost. I think that's good. Pixel fucking cakes, yeah. So, what type of... What do you guys think? What type of color should the TD be? Oh, I forgot one thing, of course. The highlight on the D. I forgot the highlight. Whoops. You know what? I'm gonna change that so left click is that. So how long did I take for this, guys?
For marketing and you'll be stronger.
Hello, Mr. AQ. How you doing?
Good game will sell nonetheless.
Appreciate it.
The money will come
Hope you're
to
doing
you.
good, bro. I think I also had that here. How did I draw these? How did I draw something like that? I guess it just stayed that way, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not perfect, might not look perfect, but I think it's good enough. So, what color do you think? Purple like the goblins? Purple. The goblin purple. I think it's this goblin purple here, this one. You think purple? It doesn't matter if it's gay. What matters is if it can fit the theme. God, oops. Wrong click. Lol. Oh my. Oh my. That actually... Oh my. Nani? Hey! Oi! Red? Because the TD will now reference the color from the reds and the goblins. Try orange too. I think orange, we need to definitely switch it up, right? That doesn't look too bad. No, it doesn't look too bad, yeah. Yellow and purple normally work pretty well. Yeah, it seems to be. Red. Now I can do the following. I wonder if I can do Control U in both of these. It's bad, go with red. don't think it's too bad. I'm gonna save that as the first version. Guys, give me a sec. I'll save that as the first version. And then put this into the texture atlas. Here. As the first one. 2 out of 10. No, you're so wrong. You are so wrong. It's insane. Bro. And the cool thing is... we can do an outline. Oh shit, I forgot. I need to... wait a minute, where's that? It's on the D2. Shit. So I need to go G, tolerance, and delete the transparent pixels. Okay, transparent pixels have been deleted. And then on the T as well. Yeah. Good. And then Tangy has that too. I misclicked. Good. Yeah, I had transparent pixels behind the logo because of shading. I took this, where is it? I took this logo here and there were these transparent pixels and apparently I did miss some of those. Which is why this logo is kind of broken right now. Let's save it like this for now. I think you should remove the shield. I don't think the shield does much, but we could try with or without the shield. I like the TD, guys. I really do. I like the purple. Try angling the shield. There's no way I will angle the shield because I will have to draw too many things. And now we can outline. Huh? Oh, you can't be serious. I forgot the stupid outline on the leaf? Oh, fine. Shift O. Okay. Collector, you're banned for 2 days. Fuck you. You need to learn. And who unbanned him? I banned him, or was it only 10 minutes? Did I only ban him for 10 minutes? Well, it's his own fault. He should have known. I told him before. For what? For talking about drama again, when I told him not to do so. So I'm gonna be clear, don't talk about drama. Goodbye. Okay, let's see. I do not have time for this, guys. Hey! I missed some of the outlines here. What the hell? Is that on other characters too? No. That looks a bit odd, but I guess no one notices too much. I'll just keep it for now. I'm gonna zoom until it responds. Cakez, look composition-wise, text, Tangy TD and the shield are the same shape, so you should make the shield bigger or wider or occupy the whole text. Then it'll be great. Yeah, maybe that shield doesn't work, but let's test this out for now, okay? I'm gonna see how it looks with an outline, because I'm gonna add one. And it'll most likely be black, because then it really shows. And I shouldn't add an outline to the shield, so I think what I'm gonna do is, for now, remove the... where's the shield? Shield big. Remove that, save this. Then open that. Where is it? Here. Let's do an undo here. Good. And I want to... Let me think. I want to put... To get rid of that. Paste this. Top. Copy this. Make a new layer for now. And then Shift O. Then do that. And do another Shift O. With the same color. There we go. And I gotta fix a couple things. I feel like this needs to be fixed a bit. Which? Or at least like that. And I think down here was another one. Yeah. What do you guys think? That would be the first version. What's your opinion? And for some reason... Love the art, you like it? What do you guys think? I think it's amazing, Cakes, no need for the second version. I like this, really, I do. But try orange for the Tangy for the TD. Yeah, now we can try out different colors. So let me see, I'm gonna merge all of that together, I think. Yeah, it's gonna be a black outline for sure. Delete that layer. Okay, now we can try out different outline colors. Sorry, different TD colors. What do you guys think? What should be what do you think is a better color? I'm not animating the water index, you know that. Yellow, green, purple is a nice color pattern. I think so too. It's perfect how it is. Now, I don't really believe you because you're always trolling. I have to say. Mr. Zakaza. Try blue. Okay. We could try blue. Let's try blue. I mean, it's not that bad. This looks really cool. I'm glad you like it, bro. The one red tone you had from the color shift looked nice. Semi-low saturation red with some purple. The color should be present in game also, Emo. Well, purple on the right is present. Blue on the left is not. You know what the left one reminds me of, guys? What does the left one remind you of, guys? Come on. What is the left one? Yeah. He linked it in chat, actually. It's Bloons TD. In a way. Yikes. Hey. You know? Why not just Tangy without the TD? Because TD is important for tower defense. People that know tower defense know TD, and they see the TD, they know, oh, it's a tower defense game. TD is important. Okay, do the blue one. I was wrong. Always copy Bloons. But isn't the right one better because I have purple goblins in my game? If I make the... I think the reason why the left one stands out more... I guess it's more contrast though. Guys, I have an idea. Watch this. Oh shit. I clicked the wrong key. Copy. Watch this. You guys ready? You're not gonna be prepared for what I'm gonna do. Shift. Wait. Shift G. We need a highlight color. Or make it darker. Right? What the hell? What are you doing? Huh? You stupid? Are you dumb? The other way around. Are you retarded? Are you actually that stupid to understand what I want from you? I'm gonna lose my mind, guys. I'm gonna lose my mind. Shit. Oh boy. Unfortunately, if I do that, it could work. However, the grass is too bright then. So we would have to change at least the lower grass down. To be darker. Bro, stop with this, okay? Stop. Shouldn't you test with the background? What do you guys think? Or maybe it's just not good enough. The gradient. And I would need to add in more. Like, for example, we add in this. This, and this. All of it. And then we exclude the leaf. Both of these. Exclude that. You do. And then we make a new layer. And we gradient on top, I don't know, a color. Which I don't know what it is yet, but let's do a gradient. Let's do that, right? Now, and then we say we can use different blend modes together. That might work. Let's just test out a bit of stuff here.
Inex, my man, thank you for $3. Animate the water, unban collector and mod Rico. Unban collector and mod Rico.
No.
Unban collector and mod Rico.
No, you wasted your money. Thanks for 3, man. -3.
Unban collector and mod Rico.
Oof, that's crazy. I think the first one looked the best. First one actually looked the best. Nah, I think what we had to the beginning was the best, guys. I don't think this works at all. Yeah, so the first one, Darken, actually worked very well. But in all honesty, guys, to be honest, lower opacity. Yeah, lower opacity, but I mean, to be honest with you, I think this already works. We don't really need to do that. To be honest. We could do another one, right? Let's do another one. Shift N. Shift G. And I don't know. Obviously, we could choose different colors for these, right? But let's say we want to do a dark blue taint. Much stronger one, though. Why does that never work? Oh, there we go. And here too. There we go. Let's say we wanted to do this. What could we do?
Fuck Cakez.
I don't think any of this stuff will really work. Oh. Oh, never mind. That's actually nice. Think. No? What you talking about, bro? Radiant looks worse. Yeah, I think it does look worse. Have not seen anything that looks good yet. Maybe this? Maybe. Purple. Let's test out different versions before we... But I think the gradient just doesn't work. Difference is definitely not what we want. Any of these don't work. This has no effect. Saturation. No. Color. Color also doesn't work. And luminosity. Nope. So I think the best one was... I think it was color burn and then like a slight color burn, right? However... Let's do some control use and change the hues. Nah, guys, it doesn't seem to work. Yeah, no. To be honest, I don't think any of this works. I think this is already good enough. So leaving it the way it is probably the best. Right, guys? So which one? Left or right? What do you guys think? I like the blue. Type left or right in chat. Or blue or purple. Yeah. Blue, left. If he likes the right, right, blue. Blue is obviously better. Null exception, right, top. Vex, we don't have top. Right, good day. Hey, Bytekeeper, good day. Blue looks like it's underwater. So it's really, it's almost like 50-50. To be honest. Purple with green does not fit well. No? Make a prediction? I mean, we can do a poll, yeah. Let's see, which one? Some people have left-right problems, so I'm gonna name them blue and purple, okay? Blue and purple. 10 minutes is too long. I'm gonna give you guys 2 minutes. I don't want to wait 10 days. Purple, it ties with the game enemies. Yeah, I agree with you, Mr. I agree with you, Mr. Yes, I agree with you. Mr. Jonathan Smith, sorry. Let's see. We're gonna try that again. Actually, that looks much better. Guys. Let's try out the other ones. Color dodge. Nah, lighten. Nah, it can't be that. It needs to be either overlay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Overlay works very well. Actually. Let's see. Yeah, I mean... This is bad. No votes on YouTube? Will you animate the leaves? The blue feels good for my eyes, but it feels, at least to me, a bit more generic compared to the... see, it's almost 50-50. What you guys talking about? Huh? This is what I was expecting. The game has a shit logo. It's not gonna happen, bro. Are the next streams about redoing the capsule art? No. So left one, but it's almost 50-50. I'll keep the purple though. I'm gonna try out a couple more modes here. Overlay works nice. That works nice too. Soft light. Hard light is bad. Lighten is bad. Addition is bad. Multiply makes it darker, so that's bad. Though, you could just multiply that a little bit, right? However, put both in the game and have a random pick guy. Hue. Color. Luminosity. Nope, none of these. So either overlay. For like a tiny bit of gradient. Yeah, why not? Let's put this here. And then, oh wait, actually. Put this on Shift N. Let's call it logo overlay. And then we do overlay. And we do a tiny bit. Blue is better, but it literally is balloons. Pick the purple version. White color, I mean, iron, warm, yellow, tangy, purple. Guys, stop spamming. I can't read chat. Stop. Stop spamming. Okay, there are some actual real messages in between. Purple is very bad. No, it's not. All right, cool. Let's see. I've not seen that in game yet. Let's build first. Spam is rude, yeah. Where? Name one. Ah, okay. Blue makes more sense with grass. Yeah? Why? Blue looks better any day. Yeah, but we just made a pull. We had almost 50-50. So if it's almost 50-50, then both of them are good enough to be competitive, you see? And this ties in more with the enemies. You know? Some people are blind and can't be pulled. 55 versus 40, 50, 45 is not even close. It is. You're wrong, sir. Logo. Okay. Tangy defense. So, is it Cake City logo? Sprite Cake City. There it is. I think it is. No, it's not. But what is it then? God, I hate that. Main menu. Okay, we only have one main menu. So menu background. New main menu. Skeletons. Bats. Buttons. Bro, you can't be serious. Where's the logo? You stupid? Eh? Huh? Oh! I was searching for Tangy TD. Okay. There it is. Okay, so what is the size of this now? 3,000. No, wait. What is the size? 272, 176. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. Stop doing that. How about make an option in the settings so people can pick blue or color? It doesn't matter. This option doesn't matter. Once you're in the game, people are in the game. It's about the logo. 3,824, 3,824, and 1,792. 1,792. You guys ready? Ooh, damn. It's a bit high. Yeah. Let's make it a bit lower. Plus a wire offset. Let's do 100. How did I mute myself, guys? What happened? Not muted? Yeah. Okay, bro. Why yellow? Because now you might think that these tangerines are this color, but they're not. Watch. I'll choose a small piece here. Look. I mean, actually they are different color. Yellow because it's bright, though. Actually they are. I think yellow is better, though. What the hell? Why is there no audio when he talks? Bro, I unmuted myself. I accidentally muted myself. Okay, so let's move on from this. We did the logo. Yo, hello there, Gitty World on YouTube. How you doing, bro? Yeah, Jonathan Smith also says purple ties in. Think it's a good idea to do. Do you have a design on how the script that exports the tile set would work? Not sure what you mean by that. Spending 1 hour on the thing you only see once in the game? No, I might actually use this for more stuff, but we'll see. But this is gonna be the logo for now. And I'm gonna redesign the main menu over time too. Because I think it's a bit cluttered. I like it. I think it's good. What about this one? 2 versions. Oh man. Damn, that looks great. I should ban you though. I should actually ban you. This guy's just mean. That's what he is, yeah. Mortem? No, he should be banned. But this one saves you. Damn, that looks great. Really good idea. Insanely good idea, actually. Damn, that's a good idea. I really want to go with this. Damn, that's good. That is a nice idea. Now tell him it is AI to get banned. So you wasted 1 hour? I did not waste 1 hour, no. We have something in the game right now that kind of works, but I'll update it to be this. It's AI? I don't care if it's AI. It's still a good idea. Don't give a fuck. Totally don't care. Listen, man, I'm not some elitist, pixel artist, art person that complains about, oh, AI. Don't care. I don't. Good game, good. Who cares about AI or not? Could not give 2 fucks. Anyways, move on. I like this. I'll keep this in mind, man. Really good idea. Thank you. Appreciate that a lot. Appreciate that a lot. Now, guys, I have a question. For how long do these images stay up? Take a screenshot. Just save it. Oh yeah, I can save. You're right. Good idea. Logo idea. Thank you. Appreciate that. Good stuff. Nice. Yeah, that looks good. No, it does. It fits the color very well. Don't forget to save the image beneath as well. Okay, I should actually ban you for that, little boy. You know? I think it depends on how frequently it's being looked at. I'm thinking of actually using this like pixel art in more stuff. DJ1, you really want to get banned too, huh? Are you? Lol boy will leave. No, he won't. Shit. Shit, I reloaded it. I'm so dumb. I reloaded it. But I have the stream on YouTube. It showed me here what I wanted to do. It showed me here what I wanted to do. I'm so dumb. Control Z will work? Nah, doesn't work. I need to look on YouTube what I had written down here. Oh, by the way, guys, we are up to 51 YouTubers. I've been filling up this list. No, 50 YouTubers. There are some really good ones that I found off stream. I'll share the list with you when I'm at 100. I'll try to get 100. So I need 50 more. Burger? Ruining your burger? No. I will Control never W should undo. Yeah, okay. You're getting banned for that. Shade 11 Absolutely tried that not. With me once before. 5 minutes. I'll see you in 5 minutes, man. Good idea. But I'm not stupid. This is how I start? From yesterday? That doesn't count, by the way. No, I did do dev counter ++ yesterday. That does not count. We start out like this. Absolutely not. Yeah, I found these YouTubers from the whatever that's called. What is this called? From searching Nordhold. And I would like to talk to you guys about Nordhold in a second here. But first, I need to get my list back. So, give me a second. Is someone on YouTube able to provide me with a clip? I guess you can't link on YouTube, can you? Does someone have a clip from 2 seconds ago? The hero outline is rendering the long layer. Yeah, I know. But this is my new skill. I know about the Zergfried. And I'll fix this in, I don't know, 5 months or something. Or never, depending on if the game doesn't sell at all. If the game doesn't sell at all, I will never fix it. Control Shift W. Yeah, okay. Come on, let's go here, go to, oh, actually switch count. Need to go to my account. Good thing is, oh my god, YouTube. Oh my god, YouTube. Load. Hello. Goodness. Good, so we go to here. Live. And then we go here. And then this is where I can find... Here. There it was. Oh, I reloaded it here. Come on, stop talking. Continue. Come on. Shit. Shit, here it is. Magic resist and vulnerabilities night helm fix. See, I would have forgotten the night helm. I would have forgotten it. So stupid. Anything else? Super cool, small nodes, defender. Okay, anything, the rest is fine. What was the recipe for the night term even? Alright guys, so what we're gonna work on today is something I wanted to work on for a while, and that is magic resistance. I'll show you what the problem is. I mean, I would have to gather some more leather helm cakes. Okay. I would have to gather some more enemies in the bestiary, but essentially we have armor, and instead of magic resist, what we have is fire, cold, lighting, poison. Fire, cold, lighting, and poison resistance. 4 resistances, and my game is nowhere near close enough to an actual RPG where this would matter, like for example in an ARPG, like Path of Exile. And so I'd rather merge these together into magic resistance and then do something like the following. I've actually prepared something off stream. Like, I've tried out different versions, but I think this one would be the best. Like an icon an icon that shows that it takes the enemy takes more damage of a certain element. And I've been trying to draw a good looking arrow. Haven't been able to do so yet. Maybe that's better. Like, the arrow is the important part here. It's important that this shows up. A wand with sparkles? No, a magic resistance, we have this. It's a magic shield. Already found out how I could draw that properly. This is magic resistance, but I want to have something showing... Okay, oh wait, what is this? Taking more fire damage. It needs to grab the attention. So, I thought about doing this, but this is 8 by 8. Huh? Take that now. Bro, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm actually gonna lose my mind. Bro. Huh? Huh? Bro! Where's this on? Oh, I see. Okay. So, fireball. Sprites. Anyways, so I thought about doing this, but making it 10 by 10. And then giving it an outline. To hopefully draw enough attention to it. The first one would be fire vulnerability, and then I'll add the rest over time. But that would be... What do you guys think? It's just a little bit bigger. Can you show the icon in game to see the background and contrast? Yeah, let's do that. So this would be vulnerability, and we would now have to code in magic resistance rather than fire resistance and all of these different resistances. And the cool thing about this is that if I have magic resistance, it's also easier to put on items. Like, for example... The leather helm has armor, and then the knight helm. Where's the knight helm? The knight helm can have armor and magic resistance. Which we don't have, but it could be like 20% magic resistance. Now you're taking 20% less damage from magic attacks. And then also it needs the knockback resistance is not what we want, but we can do stat, attack, speed. Give it 20%. So something like that. Health, armor, magic resistance, and attack speed. And I think that... Yeah, that would be a blue item. And now we just need to add this this thing in. So stat, fire resist. Instead of fire resist. And this is where we have to be so careful, guys. Because if I change the order of this now... It'll destroy the skill tree. Because I'm referencing this by int value, not by string. So, I don't have any magic... Wait, I don't have any fire resistances on the skill tree though. So I might be... Oh, this works. Because I don't have fire... Just keep them and make new enum. I don't need this. I can do fire vulnerability. I can turn resistances into vulnerabilities, and then I just add that. So now we have vulnerability here for fire. Actually works very well. And then I guess the base value is 0, and then it can be increased. So 20% more damage. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So I think we're gonna do 0 and only increased, no more. I think that's good, yeah. And we'll do that with cold as well. Oops. And we'll keep the comment as well. How about... Can we actually... Oops, can we actually do that? Yoink that. Paste. Ah, shit. I should have pasted this. Yoink. With capital P, right? Wait, we have Nightbot. Oh shit, I need to get rid of Nightbot. Like 10 bots in here. And chat is full of bots. Okay, wait. Fire, cold, lightning, and poison resistance have been turned into vulnerabilities. Then I think I have something that I'm not using. Freezing hits. I think I don't use freezing hits. I'm a bot? Yeah, you are, bro. Knockback resist, intervene absorption. I think we can use intervene absorption. Right. Timeout shade 11. Yeah. Goodbye, sir. I think I forgot one. Am I using intervene absorption? Huh? Bro, Control F? In text, yeah. These are just the stats. Intervene buff. Yeah, I don't have this intervene buff. Meaning like taking damage from other heroes. Though I'll probably add that in later. Okay, so we need to use something else other than intervene absorption. Gold generation rename. Oh, wait. Gold generation. Here it is. Stats, magic resist. Ha 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 ha. Awesome. Okay, so how do we want to do this? We could say base is 0, it can only be increased. That means I can have 100% magic resist. No, we're gonna do base is 0. It's gonna be a flat value. Yeah, like this. No increased, no more. And that's all. It needs to be simple. Okay, so now we have our magic resist in the game. We just need to update all of the errors. That's going to be a lot. Is it? Yeah, so now the stats for a silver red. The silver reds will now show stat magic resist. And here too, the slime enemy has magic resist. Save me, Cakez. Guys, stop making Aizen the rude person, okay? He's not rude. There we go. Cool. That was easy. if that's all we need to do. I mean, I guess we still have that. So we need to now change that to vulnerability. Stat fire vulnerability. String stat name. Yeah, that one's the important one. The stat names need to change now. Bro, you can't be serious. Okay, guys, stop. You should have fire vulnerability, right? Yeah. Guys, stop spamming, please, okay? Okay, instead of fire resist, we need to rename this to vulnerability. Vulnerability. I'm getting egged. My chat is red here. Vulnerability. Okay, so that's the first one. Oops. No. How do we do that? Okay, guys, I'm tired. Like, Rico, you're gone. It's actually annoying. See you in 2 days. God damn it, man. Every day something new. You can have fun with collector stuff, bro. I told you to stop spamming. Like, these guys really want it. Vulnerability for cold. Put vulnerability here too. And we have lighting vulnerability. Good. Are there some eggs in the game? What do you mean by egg? Bro? Yeah, and when I'm, by the way, when I'm done with this rework here, not like rework, but with this change, we are essentially done. We are done with... I'm not gonna change much more in the demo, is what I'm trying to say. Because we've gotten the demo to a point where... And by the way, null exception, did you answer my question that I asked you? Fire vulnerability? Yeah, the demo is at a point where the only thing that might change is, and you guys can't see it, but essentially when you finish the first mission, you get to this screen right here, and this is what you see, minus these two buttons. And you can explore the skill points, the skill trees of these tangerines, of these two units. And this is a little bit overwhelming for new players. Now, the thing is, there's actually two mechanics that unlock the moment you win a level. It's this skill tree here and the abilities, but also the upgrades here. This button right here. And this is very powerful. It makes the second mission a lot easier. But it is quite a lot. I played it for finding new builds was fun. I think you gotta do an item pass before releasing it. Make sure all the items merge into tier 3s. Remove items that don't, or fix it, Cakez. Isn't it a bit hard to see the notes? Most people have not complained about that at all. I think it's fine, because as you go out with more skill points, here's no light. There's absolutely no light. And you learn to see past the trees. I like the little garden. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to wait for feedback on this, but I will probably not change this even if I get feedback. Unless I get overwhelmingly negative feedback on the skill tree, which I don't think so. I don't think. The feedback so far has been very, very positive on this. So even if it is a little bit hard to see, for the most part, people really like it. Okay, I've already thought about how to draw, how to write this. In yellow, ignores. No, this is blue, right? Magic resistance. I wonder if the dot should be blue or not. But essentially, this is what the vulnerability says, and then the target takes increased fire damage. Very simple. Ignores magic resistance. So that's essentially, I'm gonna copy that 4 more times for all of the other resistances, and that's it. Fire vulnerability. And then it says, what should we say here? Fire damage taken. And then it says +%. Well, Infinite Wave is going to be a large update. It will change the balancing. You will get more skill points by continuing to play the level instead of quitting to the lobby cakes. True, true. That is correct. Ranger and Healer are still too similar. Yeah, apart from the items, I can agree, yeah. Will the Defender have infinite blocks? Not yet. I don't think I have time to balance this null exception. And I need to gather the YouTuber list too, and I actually have a lot to do with the car as well. Like, our car might have an engine failure, which is very dangerous to drive with. So I need to make sure that I do the right thing that I can. I'll try my best. So, like, if you say infinite blocks, right? What would you expect as well? I can give you infinite blocks right now without changing anything. But I think it would completely break the balance of the game. Didn't you buy it? I bought it this year. We bought it this year. And I talked to a lawyer already. Guys, what do you think about this fire damage taken? Is that too much? But it's obvious what it says, right? And then plus 50%. It mostly kills Tangies faster. How about this? How about this? When we are done with magic resistance and vulnerabilities, test... And with the helm, test infinite block. How about that? I'm just gonna enable that and test it. Because testing it is better than just talking about it. How about that? Nerf healer? You think the healer is too OP? Like, what should I nerf about the healer, bro? Like, did you play? What do you think? Is the little boy around? Hope everything's doing well. Hello, Andre. Good morning. Cakez, stop by to check if Rico's around. No. No, Andre, you're probably Rico yourself, so you're lying. Yep. Cold vulnerability, cold... Okay, let me go into flow state, guys, and fix this up really quickly, okay? Oops. I'm gonna add vulnerability here. I'm gonna add that here. And then cold damage taken. Plus, and then these 2 lines are taken from fire damage. Target takes increased fire damage, ignores magic resistance. That's the important part. If there's a vulnerability, then it cannot be reduced by The only thing I don't like is that magic resistance and cold damage have the same blue color. So I would need to figure out a better color for magic resistance. Let me see. Render interface. Draw UI text. Which color is blue? I'm using little characters to change the color. And for example, B turns into blue. Oh, this is 28. Big blue is a bit brighter. So then we could say that big blue is the brighter magic resist and darker blue is the cold damage. Or, guys, would you, if you're talking about cold damage versus magic resist, right? What should be brighter when you color coded the name? Should cold damage be darker blue or magic resistance be a darker blue? What do you guys think? It's both gonna be blue. Magic resist should be darker, you think? Yeah? Magic should be... Okay, then we'll do B, small little b, and for cold damage we do a capital B. Okay, fine.
Collector's alt account just joined.
Alright.
Glad to
Good
be
idea.
back to my favorite Vulcan
Appreciate
and
it.
Godot stream.
Magic
Please
resist should
keep
be
your
darker.
functions
Okay,
shorter
small
than
b is
5
darker.
lines.
Thank you. Alright, vulnerability here. Cold damage taken. Yoink. No, wait, actually, just vulnerability. Yo, my man, how you doing, bro? Codingry, good morning.
Hello,
Oh, shit.
Cakez.
Hello, Margetza. Good morning. Lighting vulnerability, and then this should be fine, right? No? Vulnerability. Guys, where did I type this wrong? I don't see where I typed it wrong. Vulnerability. Vulnerability. Eh? It's the same. I'm so stupid. Okay, never mind. There it is. Shit! Lighting damage is yellow though. No, wait. Lighting damage is... Lighting damage is no longer blue, but yellow, right? Radar interface. I have yellow now. Right. Color palette 15. Okay, let's try yellow. Lighting resistance. Ah, shit. We need to get rid of that too. The amount of lighting damage inflicted. And then the chance... The amount of cold damage inflicted. Cold damage inflicts chill, and cold is a brighter blue. Chill effect is also bright blue. Oops. Freeze, cold damage. Currently handling spaghetti code. Ooh, yourself or for someone else? Trying to find some energy? Take my energy! And we also need to figure out, it says fire DMG, right? The amount of fire damage is reduced by fire resistance. No, it's not. I think he meant you. Ah, okay, bro. Has inflict initial burn damage over duration. Dealing 40% of the initial hit. Burn chance. Burn duration. Takes increased fire damage. Yeah. It says fire damage. Then this all should say fire damage. Might as well. We need to have the same name everywhere. Keep it consistent. And then it will be fine. So cold damage. It's crazy, you know, guys. Over time, and it's been 4 years, you learn so many new and different things. And while I knew back then that I should be consistent, I changed it up so many times. But it's actually, you don't need to be special. You just gotta say what it is, right? Especially when it comes to these little things. I always try to think about it way too much, right? And so I still remember thinking about cold, DMG, damage, or more. Like, it was so bad. You waste your time so much. It is such a waste of time, I'm telling you guys. By the way, I got accepted to Europe's #1 unit today, Cakez. Oh, congratulations! Now the pain begins. You eat a lot, Cakez? Yeah? It depends. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Lighting vulnerability. Awesome. Lighting damage taken. Nice. We're back on track, guys. Oh, see? Here's where I say poison damage. So bad. It probably isn't that bad if the project gets finished faster. Yeah, but I think you're right. Right? Poison rem... Yeah, we don't need that. The amount of poison damage inflicted. There it is. Nothing more. Just keeping it very, very simple. And poison damage is not blue, but green. Nani? Poison chance. Dealing 40% of the initial hit. Chance to inflict poison damage over time. Yeah, we'll get rid of some of these. Some of them make no sense anymore. Green, green, green. Poison chance. Like that. And then this is poison vulnerability. Poison damage taken. This is target takes increased blah 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 damage. Where is it? Here. Nice. We are almost done, at least on the texts. We now have vulnerabilities in the game. They are not coded in yet, so resistances, like vulnerability still acts as resistances. However, nice, cool. When can I play the new demo on Steam? Oh, Thornity, if you would... how about this? You could right now, but since you're very picky, how about I give you a key on the weekend? How about that? Because I have like a small list of things that I really want to add in and fix before I call it, okay, that's almost good enough to release. And then Sounds good, yeah? Glad you'll say that. Awesome. And also, thank you very much for wanting to play again and giving me feedback. I appreciate that a lot. And your feedback helped out a lot in, I think, guys, like, type 1 in chat if you think this update with the merged skill tree is an improvement over the previous design. Hey. Hey, I appreciate that, guys. Thank you. 7 out of 152 viewers. See, you could have also typed 0, but yeah. The graphics look a lot like... Wait, the graphics look like a lot, but when I was playing, it didn't bother me. It was nice. Yeah, the graphics, I was testing this myself. The graphics don't bother you at all when you play this. I'm playtesting Tangy TD right now. Feels decently solid. I like the meta progression tree, but it gives me too little info. Makes items in the shop count less. By how much? Radius? And damage for others? Cost less. Yeah, I see. Like, this is... I understand what you're saying here. I try to be vague on purpose. But I see what you mean. I actually try to be... I did not want this to be specific. And it can work both ways. I hate that too, by the way. But I copied this one-to-one from Kingdom Rush, by the way. So, and they have that too. Some of the final power-ups don't work. Okay, I'll show you which one works. This works. This works. This works. This is implemented now. So Hasty Gambler will also take 3 stars next patch. I'll do that actually right now. No! Hasty Gambler. Shop upgrade. Rarer items. Cost. Yeah, let's turn that to 3. That's OP. The way this is implemented is that this works. So rarer items get multiplied their weight at which they can spawn by the rarity they are. So a lowest tier item is not gonna get any boost. It's multiplied by 0, so no boost at all. Basically just the same weight. Then a tier 1 item that is 1 tier higher gets a boost. It gets double the weight, so their weight doubles. And since they have a lower weight than the tier 0 items, it's still gonna be rarer than the tier 0 items, but it's gonna be much more common. And then a tier 2 item has their weight doubled. Tripled, sorry. So tier 1 is doubled, tier 3 is tripled, sorry, tier 2 is tripled, tier 4 is quadrupled, and tier... I think tier 4 was... There was like tier 1, 2, 3, 4. Like basically, yeah, it gets multiplied. So yeah, that's implemented, and this one's implemented. This one's implemented. This one's implemented. Unknown does nothing. Implemented. Implemented, 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 implemented. Implemented, not implemented. First aid is missing. And barrier 2. And healing mist 2. So basically the 3 items from healing, these ones are not implemented yet. So I should probably lock this in the demo for now. And maybe lock some more stuff in the demo so you can't go full. Not sure. I definitely have to add locks here. So. Simply because it's either not finished or I don't want to give you everything. I want to create an incentive to get the game. Of course. If I give you too much in the demo, then who's gonna buy the game, guys? No one. People are just gonna play the demo. And we can talk about Nordhold in a second, okay, guys? Because Nordhold, I think they have a demo, or not anymore, and they only have 1 map, and they have an endless mode. So I want to talk about how they lock the demo Holy shit, what did I just do? Oh god, that's a lot of red. Uh-oh. You don't have to rename. Don't you have the rename all feature? Listen, okay, we had this discussion a million times on stream. Okay? The reason why I don't rename is simple. Because I want to see which code lines are affected. So I can make the decision what I need to do there. So for example, there's going to be a place where an item has cold resistance. For example, just that's going to be happening. And now the item, when I just rename that to cold vulnerability, all of a sudden the item that is supposed to give you a buff gives you a debuff. Because it's now adding in vulnerability to yourself, to a Tangy, for example. That's bad. Right? So instead of doing the easy way and the fast way of renaming everything, I go hand by hand, point by point, into every single code change and do this with a decision. Because then I can decide what to do. See, I just noticed here, for example, for the lighting vulnerability, just noticed that there needs to be a plus on the format string. Why? Because it says in the text, lighting damage taken, and then it says plus 20%. So it needs, it shouldn't be, lighting damage taken 20%. No, there should be a plus 20%. So it's like, oh, plus 20% lighting damage. It's still not perfect, but better than no plus. And now that I see that, I need to change cold vulnerability to, where's that shit? So it needs to be a plus. While before it was just 20% cold resistance, there was no need for a plus. You either have 20% cold resistance or you don't. And fire vulnerability too. Now, there's still probably a better way to phrase this. I just wouldn't know how. It could be increased fire damage taken, but that's very long. That will break a line as well. 20% more damage. 20% more cold damage. But then the 20% is at the front. What I always do in my game is stat name and then in green what it does. So for example, I have fire damage plus 5. Area of effect plus 5%. Physical damage plus 5. Attack speed plus 5%. So it's always name and then stat. So it would be fire damage taken plus 20%. Ignores all magic resist plus it does extra damage on top. Yes. That's what vulnerability will do. That's the idea. Sounds OP. We already have that in the on the bush monster. The bush monster takes 20% more fire damage, but you probably didn't know that, did you? Why did you not know that? Because I bombard you with 5 resistances that is all 50% resistant to lighting, fire, not fire, sorry, lighting, armor, cold, poison resist. It's resistant to 4 things, like there's 4 stats, and then this fire resistance is a minus 20%. Does that tell you anything? No, it doesn't. Now I'm gonna have magic resist, and then right next to that is a fire vulnerability, which you can immediately tell, oh look, there's something with fire. And you hover over this, and then it says more damage. I knew because you said on stream, but I never read the monster description. Yeah, like most people that don't read this will need this, and that's why I don't want Thornity to play right now. Selecting, where's that? Selecting, it should be high on the list. Selecting enemy unit stats in game. Like, this is something most people don't read. Yeah, you wanted this, and I can see why, and that's something I want to have in the demo version too. Because when you select an enemy, then you can see their stats in the level, and boom, you already know, oh shit, right, this guy has fire resistance or whatever. I assumed it because it's plant-like. Yeah, so you can also assume it. I try to be smart about it too. So for example, when you have a fire golem enemy, they're gonna take more ice damage, right? I try to do that too, obviously. But you can't always do that, right? Vulnerability, that's plus, and then we're gonna do vulnerability here. So yeah, guys, I'll probably... Thornity, you're here. Let me ask you a question. Like, you did the mistake too, right? So, I'll show you. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. So, we're currently here. And I don't make any mistakes. Yeah, okay, bro. I have 50 emails right now. And everyone that is green on this list is kinda likely, not 100% likely, but they are more likely than, let's say, Dad's Gaming to play my game because they have played tower defense games before, or they like indie games a lot, or they play all indie games that they get, stuff like that, right? And so I try to write down why they might play it, and if they play it, I'll highlight them in green. Now we're currently sitting at the 10th of September, and on this date, maybe you can talk about this too. I don't know myself 100% what that means yet, but on October 2nd, the press review starts. So essentially the press can see the entire page for the next fest, and they can look at the games and then make content about the games or talk about the games. So I wanted to gather a list and then write emails here, but looking at how much I have to do, I don't think I can get it done by here, but maybe by here in this week. Send the email. You think that would be enough time for content creators? That's 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks in advance until it starts. And then what is this? Demo build review required. Yeah, we're gonna hit that. That's fine. I think that would be fine, right? Should be good enough. And I'll only have 100 YouTubers on the list. I won't be able to get more by then. It's fine 2 to 3 weeks before next fest itself. Yeah, okay. And what is the press release? Does that do a lot, or did you just ignore that? You could send on the 26th, and it would be fine. 2 weeks is typically enough. 2 weeks should be enough. You need to, yeah, I'm gonna polish things, yes, of course. Like what we do now. I think this is an improvement, and will remove the clutter from the game. Okay, guys, we have the vulnerabilities in here, I think. Now we just gotta fix the code. Like, for example, here. See, I told you, Mr. Null exception renaming, huh? So Magic Mantle gives me vulnerability to all resistances now, right? Huh? Skill issue? Yeah, sure. So, Magic Mantle. How much magic resist should it give? And now we can give it another stat. That's so amazing. You see how bad this was before, guys? Look. I had to put in 4 stats on the item. And, like, that's so bad. And now it's literally just 1 stat. Now, I don't have magic enemies other than the poison boss yet. But I could still add the magic mantle in. Give it magic resist. I think 20%, because the item is... What rarity is it? Magic. Yeah, let's make it common. How about that? A common item. So 2 stats. The cooldown node below shield ops also changes the cooldown for wind slash. Yeah. It doesn't update the cooldown stat in the skill description, Cakes. It should though. Let me see. Might have to do some coding here. Some give. Let's cheat a little bit. I think wind slash was here. Cooldown 8 seconds. Oh, it does not affect it yet. Yeah, you're right. It does not. Yeah, thank you. Does it affect the cooldown here? No, I don't think it does. It doesn't affect these. It should affect the cooldown at the bottom. You're right. I want this to affect the cooldown displayed in the ability, so you can better, how do you say that, plan around with these builds. So cooldown up does not. Yeah, stuff like that. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Wait, is the bush monster, is that a mistake here? Wait. Really? Appreciate that. Yeah, thank you. Okay, magic mantle. What should it give us? Okay, magic resistance is defensive stat. What else? Stat attack speed. I always use that. Since it's a common item, that would be tier 1 item. I can give it 10% attack speed. Is that UI not updated? HP would be good. Yeah? But then it's a purely defensive item. Right? It doesn't have anything else. $50 base health and magic resist. I mean, why not? Fine. Where do I put that? Guess we'll put it here. Doesn't really matter. It's a tier 1 item, right? Because common items should be common. This, losing to the boss right now. What the hell? Oh no. Oh no, that's widescreen. Ah, shit. Yikes. Why do you have the same ringtone? That's my parents' ringtone, man. They are getting called. I can't pick up the phone though. Oh, here's the night helm. Shall we give it a cost? Wait, didn't I give it a cost? I guess I lost it. It's a tier. By the way, it shouldn't be a magic item, should be uncommon. Because it comes from tier 1 items. 100 health, armor, magic resist. This one's insane. That's way too much armor. How about 30? Bruh. Look at that. Okay, let's get rid of magic resist. Because it's a tier 3. Don't nerf it, Re. It's OP, bro. I can't do that. It's too OP. I want to make it 400. No, bro, that's way too much. Fine, 360. Right. Where's the Knight's Helm? Here. Get rid of that. Oh, that's so much. Good. It's basically the best defensive item, yeah. No, I can't do that. Okay, nice. Oh my god, what is this? Millennium Shield. You see that, guys? That magic resist? How cool that is now. I don't have to have these dumbass resistances. I'm gonna give you 40 for that. Block chance? Wait, that's only 10? 50? How about that? Nah, that's too much. 40. Still too much, so that's fine. Debuff duration. Oof, that's bad. I mean, this is not implemented yet, so I'll just put a stat here and we'll do this stuff later. Next, cold resist. What is that? Ice barrier. Aha. Shit. Shit, ice barrier makes you immune to cold damage. And I no longer have cold resist. I can't make myself immune to magic damage though. I'm gonna have to code in the ice barrier then. I'm gonna have to have like a code path for that. Immune to cold. Yeah. Let's get rid of that. Do this doing without thinking? No, I'm not. What is this now? Enemy barrier, so that's some bullshit. That was actually a bug. Should not have happened. Yeah, next. Cold resistance. Oh, cool! We are now at enemies. Nice. See, this is awesome. Yeah, bleed resist is fine to have that. You can resist bleeding. Why can you make a knight helmet from leather cap? It's bugged. Yeah, it's bugged. How about this, Enex? If you merge two leather helmets, what do you expect the outcome to be? Because my game is all about taking the same item and merging it together. What I haven't found a solution to is the leather helmet. And I have not found a solution to this item. When you merge... Where's that even? When you merge two of these spy glasses together that give you 10% range. Shelmet. Shelmet Knight. But then... Okay. Not a bad idea. Spyglass looks bad, I know. I like how the spyglass isn't shading. I know, because it looks bad. I just don't like how it looks, bro. Just make better spyglasses. Give it golden shit. I mean, yeah. What does knockback resistance do? You haven't fought the goblin boss yet. The goblin boss knocks your units back. That's why. I have another boss in the game that does an AoE knockback on the ground. And after that it stuns you. That's very situational. Well, I also will have, if the game sells, dragons that have a breath that knock you back. And so every time the dragon breaths, it'll do fire damage and knock you back. Like, that's the idea. If I get there, we'll see. Because, yeah. How about selling something first? If it sells, yeah, sure. Right. Oh, I see. 15 magic resistance. Is that the silver red? Spyglass, binoculars. I cannot turn an offhand item into an armor item. That's a problem. I would have done that. This is an item that tangerines hold in their hand. So, for example, you go here. Oh, shit, here it is. So, he's holding it in his offhand. I cannot turn it into a helmet, because he could already have a helmet. Unfortunately. That would have been the easiest, yeah. It's kind of an annoying restriction, but I have to do it this way. I can't code the other one meaningful. in a meaningful way. I tried, it just doesn't make any sense. It's really annoying that the IntelliSense is so slow updating. Spyglass plus helmet. Again, I told you, the way you play the game is you put items on top of units. Think this through till the end, then you'll realize how annoying that can be. It needs to be simple so the player understands too. Does Ace-Sprite lag for you when you zoom out? Yes. It does a lot. So just don't look, zoom out, bro. Just don't zoom out. IntelliSense, thank you. Come on. We're almost done. We're already at the brute. Man, this guy is... This is the boss, by the way. 50,000 life. Yeah, it's a bit too much life. If you compare that to the bush monster. That has... how much was it? 8,000 and then 16,000 life? But that will only be... Like, guys, like all of this stuff will only be really done after Steam Next Fest. I'll do my best work for the Steam Next Fest. Oh, is this the bush monster? Or is this a oh god, slimes. Okay, so how much magic resistance should slimes have, guys? I can no longer make them more resistant to poison than to other stuff. So 40%. What the fuck are slimes? The invisible units on the ground that travel underground and you have to block them to attack them. Those are the slimes, bro. And they had magic resistance. You didn't deal much magic damage to them. 50%? Let's do 50% for now. It's a lot, but yeah. See. Can always nerf them. Oh, this is the bush monster, by the way. And here is the -20 fire resistance. So we're gonna give him 60. To all, excuse me, all resistances. And then this is fire vulnerability. And I need to check. It is a base value only increased. Okay, so increased. 20% more fire damage. There we go. Cool. Next. What is this? Oh, I see. These are skeletons, if I remember correctly. Was this a skeleton? Yeah. Skeletons had magic resist. Which doesn't really make much sense. But they had fire vulnerability. And you can't bleed them. And this is increased by 10. Let's say they take 10% more fire damage. It's fine. Holy water vulnerability. I mean, I don't have that, bruh. But yeah, I'm gonna do the rest later because we don't really have time for this right now. These are just stats for enemies that have not been implemented with this new system. So it makes no sense to do this now. Just put in some resistances and move on. Shit without Rico is bad, uh-huh. I'm not gonna free Rico. I'm tired of their negative messages. Both Collector and Rico.
Good morning, Giga Clown.
Do not have time for this. Hello, Mr. Almeida. Long time no see, man. How you doing, bro? 40%? Okay. What is this, by the way? Necromancer? Oh, wow. This guy is 90%. Almost invulnerable. God damn. That's crazy. Toxic bad now. Shit, I need to change my greetings message. It's also 90. What is this? Oh, that's just a wizard. Okay. Yeah, they are almost impenetrable when it comes to magic damage. Wizards should be very high in magic damage. Wolf enemy. Hey, 200 cold resistance. What did I do here? Aha. So this is the ice golem. Okay. I mean, I can give them 50%. And then I give them fire vulnerability by 50%. What's your problem with wolves, man? Huh? %50. Cakez. Immune to fire. Oh, this is the fire golem. Shit, guys, I have a problem. I guess I need to add vulnerabilities. I mean, I can cheat the system for sure. So, for example, I can make a fire golem. I can give him 100% magic resist. Now they are immune to fire. But then I can give them vulnerabilities to the other elements. That's when that works. So, for example, I could say instead cold vulnerability. And I can increase that by 1%. And then cold, for example, would be 50% more. And then lightning would be 1%. Poison would be 1%. And I think that's all. So this means they take 1% more. So basically it's the same damage. And 50% more, that would be the vulnerability. Want that? No, I just don't display this. I can decide what to display per enemy. I coded it in a way where I select what I show, and I would just show the cold vulnerability and the magic resistance. But it still doesn't make much sense, does it? Kind of bad. I mean, I would have to give it 10% then, so that it doesn't look weird. I suppose. I suppose you're right. Yeah, this is bad for sure. Doesn't have to be immune. I kind of want it to be immune though. We'll see. We'll get there. We will get there at some point. Because right now it doesn't really matter. Because we're not going to spawn a fire golem. So we don't have that issue. If you add a clown boss, I'll buy your game. What is this, by the way? Who's that? Oh, it's a whole rolling head. Okay. Yeah, this is the stuff. Start magic resist. that you don't think of when making such a change. And then you realize while you're doing the change, like, oh, wait a minute. Actually, now I can't do that anymore, what I could do before. I cannot make anything immune to fire, but take more cold damage, for example. Can't do that now, because I no longer have the split of resistances. It's making it easier, while at the same time also making it a little bit more difficult in that scenario. Coded negative vulnerability is positive, Cake, so minus 100 fire vulnerability helps it. Yeah, I could. But then I would still have to somehow display to the user that the unit is immune to fire. You know? I would have to have an icon for fire immunity. Or I would have to have a separate stat that is an immunity stat, right? Which would then introduce specific resistances again. What is this now? Thought we were done. Oh, the defender actually has magic resistance by default. Didn't know that. Oh. Didn't know that. Cool. XD. Ban him. What? Nice. Oh shit. Now we no longer have reduction to chill effect. Okay. Chill reduction is chill duration multiplied by chill reduction, so 1.1f. And no, this guy was spamming. It was one of those bots. I'll figure out a solution to this. It's not applying yet, but chill is very strong. Next. Freeze reduction also. Maybe take a percentage of magic resistance. Could take the percentage of magic resistance for sure. Possible. Well, I'll think about it. What is this? Oh, resistances. Yeah. We need to do a lot, for sure. Handle damage infliction. Mitigated damage. Get mitigated damage resistance stat. We need to do a lot. See, this is why I don't replace. Because that breaks the game. Takes in resist. So that one's important. I should probably highlight that. We need to fix this just now. So let's say we have a resistance stat that would be magic resistance. Now we have mitigated damage. However, if the damage type is fire damage, I mean, we could say deal dot damage and then we just don't have we have a no resistance type. But how do we know that? Oh, that's annoying as hell. Ooh, that is annoying as hell. Oh no. Or we just make it so that dot damage never... So let's start with... Okay. Update buffs. This is the part where it's important. Here, for example, Deal dot damage. Poison vines. The problem is that this is, for example, this upgrade right here. Deadly veins. Periodically roots nearby enemies in place and applies a poison debuff. Now this one is probably easy to do. It'll attack against the enemy's magic resistance. It gets the enemy's magic resist. But what if the enemy is vulnerable to poison? Then it'll still use the magic resistance in calculation. So now we know that it's magic resist, but we don't know if we have vulnerability. Just revert changes, Cakes? No, I won't. I think this is better. But I still have to take this stuff into account. It's possible to add that in, bro. Let me see here. Add the bull that it is vulnerable. I mean, I can add a damage type. We have the target, right? We can add the damage type to it. Instead of the resistance type, we can add the damage type. We can get the resistance from the damage type. And then we can also... So basically, instead of resistance type, we could say damage type. And then is all we need. And all we need to do, really, is have a const C array. Stat types of a damage type to resistance. We need that, and then we need const stat types damage type to vulnerability. That's all we need to do. Now we have these different damage types. So for example, stat. That's annoying, cause that would create a hole. Which means it needs to be an array. That's fine though. We have 6 damage types. And then it'll... shit, how do we do that? I need to convert damage type... Wait, it's actually easy. It's a structure. Damage to resist. And then struct damage type to vulnerability. We do that. See guys, I would not have been able to code it this way before. You might think this is, you know, obvious, but actually not. Or we can say damage type to... Yeah, it will be a reusable function, yeah. Damage type to resistant vulnerability. Every damage type has a vulnerability and a resist. There we go. Let's call it damage type data, I guess. Then we make a const array of damage type data. 6. We have 6 damage types. Damage type data. I mean, we can also do a C array. Really. We don't need to have an array. Now we can just do that. And then we just fill this in. So damage type is stat physical damage. That is the resist type. Is stat armor. And then dot the vulnerability. Is stat pierce. Armor pierce. There we go. It's actually only... I mean, yeah, we have another one true damage. So that's 6. So physical, then fire. Then cold. Then lightning. Poison. And true damage. Stat no resist. I feel like I'm not listening to my playlist anymore. It stopped looping, which is great. Good. Okay, so we have... Why is this complaining? There is a stat true damage. Hey? Nani? Okay, magic resistance and the vulnerability. Oh, too rare. Okay, thank you. Okay, so that is cold. Lightning. And poison. And then over here, true damage. No resistance, vulnerability, start, no resistance. There's no vulnerability because it's true damage. Cool. All right, so what do we need to do? Oh, we can do a contains, I see. So how do we do this? We need to get the... We need to get the resistance. I guess we'll do a for loop. Then we get the const stat types. Resist type is... And we only do this if damage type data dot damage type is the same as... what did I call that? Damage type. Let's just call that damage type. There we go. Cool. So now we find the correct damage type in this list. And then we can even do a bool to validate later. Bool found damage type is false. And then over here, found damage type is true. And then we can assert on that later. Right? So we can do like an SM assert. Found damage type. We need to... Hate that. Fail, attacking a target with wrong damage type. I don't have a percentage D, so I guess we'll do a... Yeah, we'll do that for now. Resistance type. That is the damage type data. Okay, fine. Let's do damage. On... No, dot resistance type. Good. Then const stat types. Vulnerability is damage type data dot vulnerability. How many lines is this file? All right, so now get mitigated damage. This needs to now be called on the resistance type with the vulnerability. So we need to take the resistance type and the vulnerability, put that both in. And so we need to update that. Oh, it's a stat even. A stat, okay. Const stat. Resistance stat. Should we do resistance stat? Should be a type, shouldn't it? Yeah, I think get mitigated damage should take in stats. And then the stat types, the... What was it? Resistance stat. Const. And const stat types vulnerability. Okay. That's what it should handle. Target. Stats. And then this is stat types. Resistance and vulnerability. Okay, cool. Now this is correct, but everything else in the game is incorrect then. How many lines in this file? The LSP is so damn so. I think it's like 50k or something. It's a lot. Okay, man, I've been coding like crazy and we've gotten to about halfway down the file. Now, it's not many problems left, 42, but this one's a big problem. Okay, so let's see. How do we do that now? Armor is also percentage-wise. If it's no resist, then the stat is probably not touched. So I think what we can do here, and then this is resistance, vulnerability. What we can do here, we get the stats.values on resistance. Divide that by 100, we have the multiplier for resistance. Now, let's say vulnerability exists. Is unequal to stat no resist. Then we want to get the vulnerability stat. That is that gives us a value that is either greater than 1 or 1. And so if someone is vulnerable, we're going to ignore the resistance. Let's say that. If something is vulnerable, we ignore the resistance. So this is an else. And then over here we have the resistance. And then over here we put the final damage to be the damage. And then final damage times equals vulnerability. And this makes vulnerability work in both ways. So if the vulnerability makes it so... Eh? Eh? What the hell? Guess what am I doing wrong? What are you complaining about? Array subscript? What? Eh? Hey, Webbly Bobbles, my man, thank you very much for joining. React when I'm at the point where I can breathe. I need to make sure that the demo is top notch, bro. And so, yeah, unfortunately, reacts are gonna wait a bit, bro. I know this is not the best thing for the stream, for content growth and stuff like that, but game's more important right now. Huh? Oh! I see. Vulnerability multi. I get it. This works both ways. I can have 1.2 as a vulnerability, aka 20% increased. That would turn this into... yeah, 20% more damage, but I could also get it 2.2. And so then I only take 20% damage from that. So vulnerabilities act as resistances too. That's possible. Okay, then we clamp the resistances here, and then we do final damage is damage. I guess we can do times equals, right? Resistance multi. Cool. And then we return that here. Final damage. Nice. So that one was the biggest one, I think. Resistance stat. We have the mitigated damage. What the hell? Get the mitigated damage. We change that here. And then we assert that we have found the damage type. And then we handle the damage infliction and we return how much damage we did. Like that. Nice. Okay, so that one was the biggest one. Because this is called everywhere here. In the attack function too. I wonder why it's not called in physical damage though. It's a bit odd. Knockback. Why is physical damage not calling... Not sure why it's not calling that. But I guess it's fine because armor pierce. This works. It's okay. Fire damage. Burn chance. Apply burning. Mitigated damage. Okay. Get mitigated damage. That takes in the damage type, right? So what do we want? We just worked on that, bro. Stop. I fat fingered. No, I fat fingered. Duh, I hate that, bro. Okay, one more time. Money? What do we want? Target.stats. Stat, fire. No, that's not the resistance. Fire damage. Huh? What the hell? Wait. Okay, I guess we are not dealing dot damage, right? So then we don't need that. We don't really need this either. Deal dot damage. Yeah, this is the... not the resistance. Wait, it is the resistance. Wait. And the vulnerability. Okay, fine. Then that's magic resist. Same thing here, target stats. I gotta be honest here, you guys. Chance reduction on poison chance. Yeah, let's do 1.0 OF here. Wait, is chance reduction? Wait. Poison resist. 0% poison resist is 0% reduction, so 0.0 OF. It never has poison reduction. Poison resist. There we go. Target stats. Magic resist, stat, poison, vulnerability. There we go. Cool. We're almost done. It's only 30 arrows left. And most of these should be easy. Yeah, ice shield. So, ice shield does not give cold resistance. For now. But then let's search ice shield. Ice shield buff, handle damage infliction. There we go. So if it has the ice shield buff, well, we don't know what type of damage it does. So handle damage infliction, barrier, buff type ice shield. So it's not the buff. Get buff. It is the triggered ability. Ice shield. Okay, it's not ice shield. What is it? Hit type impact. It is ice barrier. There it is. Okay, I guess we have to do it. We need to do it like this. Whenever we have ice damage, cold damage. It's a bit annoying to code, but that's the best way I can think of right now. We do it like this. If we have the ice shield buff, we just set cold damage to 0. That's what it is. That's what we do now. It's kind of bad, but hey, nothing else we could do. Let's make it to do here for later. It needs to work. The game needs to be correct. If I say it's making you immune to cold damage, then it should make you immune to cold damage. Okay, next. Deal dot damage. Okay, so here's where it gets annoying. Dots are still being resisted against. So if I have a very high magic resistance and I deal dot damage, it's not doing as much damage. So What does dot damage want? Is the damage type and the attacker. So instead of the damage resist, it wants the damage type. So stat, poison damage. Good. And bleed uses physical damage. I guess. That's why it's so overpowered. Because I'm reducing... Oh, that was the endless... I guess it could be true damage then. Which means bleeds are not getting reduced by armor. Yo, my man, Monk to back and Omni Stack. Thank you guys for following. I appreciate that. Welcome, you guys. Good morning. That is then stat fire damage. Good stuff. Check references for all deal dot damage cakes. You likely have some fake positives. Yeah, I will. Oh, what is this? Flash freeze. Ooh, stat cold damage. I don't have that many deal dot damages, but there are some more. Yeah, it's not that many. We fixed that. We fixed poison. Wait. Poison vines, yeah. Thank you. See, already found one. Appreciate that. Poison damage, true damage, fire damage. I mean, I could make poison vines deal true damage. Even though I say it's poison, it'll be true damage. Because then it's not mitigated at all. Hey, Cakez, your YouTube videos are the reason I started my tower defense journey. Oh, my man, Monk to bag. That's great. How far have you gotten, man, and what you're making it in? Don't spend 5 years on it. Yeah, I wouldn't do that either, yeah. Would not spend 5 years, man. Yeah, this is also stat no resist. No, wait, actually, that is then stat true damage. Nice, it just works. What is this? Wait, deal dot damage. It takes in the damage type. Oh, I see, and no attacker. Yeah. Next. Cold damage. Flash freeze. Okay, great. We're almost done, guys. Only 26 left. What is this? Oh, right. So now we are getting to the vulnerabilities. So I think I want to put all of them next to each other, which I think I already have. After armor? Gonna do magic resist. Right next to this. Unity 3D. Oh, great. You're making a game like Nordhold or a game like Rogue Tower. I feel like here's an issue, guys. This is the wrong if check. Yeah, this needs to be greater. I found a bug. Cool. Draw stat. Sprite, stat, armor. There we go. Sprite, UI, stat. Magic resist. And I already have drawn one off stream. So we can just yoink that. Great. Where is it? Here. 80 and 856. Great. And then these are the vulnerabilities for later. Magic resist. Sprite UI stat. Magic resist. And do we have a magic resist description? We don't. Okay. That means... what do we rename for that? Cake, stop working so much. Now it's more like the bazaar where you build up a team of units and choose the waves you fight depending on the strategy you build. Awesome, bro. Awesome. If you have something to play, bro, you can always, you know, ask to play. Cake's Imager. What is this? Spyglass seems to be rare, or I'm super unlucky. Oh, see, that's a cool idea, actually. Not a bad idea, but I would have to animate that, wouldn't I? Thinking about it, good idea. Guys, what did I change? Which type of stat? I changed after healing power. Hey? What was this? So I guess we'll have to do this now, huh? Okay. So we need to add in magic resist. Stats name, magic resist. Which we don't have. And then magic resist description. And base increase them more. It was something with gold. Oh yeah, right. Texts. What was it? Healing power and ability duration. There we go. Okay, cool. Now we have that at least defined. Can add this in here. What I like doing is just yoink this. And then slowly go step by step. So the first one is the name. That's obvious. Here's also easy. The description. Okay. I think all it should say reduces the amount of magic damage taken. For now. As simple as possible. Oh shit, that was the wrong one. Okay, and magic resistance is only increased. Only whatever that's called. Plus 0.0 FC. I think we go to here. Oh yeah, and then it says magic resist. And no plus. No plus. There we go. Cool. It doesn't have an icon. I wonder. Oh yeah, icons are now there too. Okay, cool. Then a stat. Where does it? Sprite, UI, stat, magic, resist. Good. Now we have that. Oh, color. What was capital B again? 28. You draw this yourself? Amazing pixel art? Don't know, man. This is high resolution. Is pixel art doesn't fit Cakez game. What? What high resolution pixel? What you mean? Huh? Hey, bye, say. Thank you very much for following. Appreciate that. What is this? Oh, I see. So, wait, we're done here. This is stat name, magic resist. We got that done. We have the magic resist description, and then these are the vulnerabilities. That'll be its own section right below the resistances. And for now, I think I'm just going to draw how do we do that? Need to call ignore base on these. And then these are no longer ints but floats. Fire vul. And fire vuln hero. Good. And then this is plus. And this is percentage 0.0f. Oh wait, but then it should just be increased. The increased value here, not ignore base. Because we can only use the increased value here. And we do that here too. So a lot of stuff to change, you guys. But then that could be an int too. Doesn't really matter. This is also wrong. What the hell? It's really annoying. Red if it gets bigger. No, if the resulting one is smaller, if the resulting one is bigger, it's green, yeah. And then it says how much vulnerability, fire damage taken, that's what it will say. So I think it should do plus. And now I don't have the resistances, like the icons for that yet. This would be one icon. He might also be cleaning a mess. I mean, was it a mess before? Not really. However, it is true that I had way too many stats, and I still have too many stats. Wait, I sent a Ko-fi donation, it didn't read my message. It went meow, really? Wait, you really? Well, I apologize, man. I'm sorry. Wait, let me see. Really? Log in? I don't know why it keeps logging me out of Ko-fi. Why you do that, man? Stop. No. The last one was Enex, bro. I don't think it worked for you, bro. Cakez too focused right now. Yeah, I want to get this done, guys. You know, it's really important to me that I have this over with and then we can chat, okay? Because it's literally just a to-do list and it's 25 to-dos on the list. That's all that I need to do. So I'm gonna quickly generate 4 of these, okay? Just give me a sec. Fire, cold, lightning, poison. I'm gonna make it as easy as possible. What else do I have? This is cold. I feel like there is too much. This for vulnerability, yeah. Blue fire. Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna be perfect. I know that. It's lagging. Because of the Atlas. Right? Time for perfect is over. Shipping time has started. Yes, my man. Mr. Real super cool. Exactly. 100%. Alright, let's see. So what did I use for lighting damage? I think it's this. Or was it this? Not sure. I'll perfect this later. Where's lighting damage? There we go. Shit. Don't have an icon for that, but that's fine. Okay, so it uses this icon.
Balls, 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 balls.
Which, by the way, should be yellow.
Balls, 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 balls.
It should be yellow now. Goodness. Yeah. How about that? Let's see. What does that look like? Yeah, make the handle different color. Let's make it brown. create contrast. There we go. Yeah, I think that's better. And then the lighting, we have a very faint yellow that we can use. Maybe even fainter. But it's definitely gonna be yellow. Okay, cool. And we use that copy as the background for this. Which, or I'm gonna quickly draw. We have space till here. Could even do that. Okay. The last one is poison. Okay, poison should be fairly easy, right? I'm gonna take this. Let's hope this fits. Has to fit. That's what it is for now. Whatever. Man, I tried many icons, holy. Look at this. 9 by 8. Okay, so these are the vulnerability icons for now. AK Elements, you're gonna have a good day, bro. Thank you very much for joining. Yeah, the rest of the stream will just be me coding this. Okay, so instead of calling this a resist, Solformic not, sorry, I didn't see that. I was focused. Cakez, if Tangy TD actually does sell a decent amount, will you be donating any to the Autism Foundation or circuses? Okay. I'll ban you for 5 minutes. Fuck you. That's super cool. What was that? Huh? Huh? Kind of toxic, I'm not gonna lie, you know, so, do you have anything to explain yourself? Sir? 448. You're wasting. Eh? That's not true. 848. You're wasting my time, bruh. Been coding like a madman. 112. 128. 144. Do it, Cakez? I should, yeah. Cool, we have the vulnerability. And we coded the fire vulnerability name and stuff as well. Man, there was one, but we are almost done, guys. Almost done. Just gotta keep doing the thing. So we need to do... Yikes. I take your ban if Shade 11 gets banned as well. Okay. Shade 11, 5 minutes. And Superku, 5 minutes. Why Shade 11, by the way? What did he do? I mean, he deserves a ban anyway, so who cares? It's fine. What, what did he do, though? He can get a ban, but... Would like to know what he actually did.
The takeaway from this segment is we need to animate water.
No. Wrong. Hello, Yvonne. How you doing, man? Good morning. Hope you're having a good day. Sir. Cold vulnerability. Cool. That's already replaced. Thank you. Next time. I can use the rename feature. And this is also wrong here. What the hell? Stop. Stop it. Stop showing this all the time, man. Man, this is tedious, I gotta tell you guys. You know, thinking back, I feel like, how long have I been coding now, guys? Like non-stop. Is it like an hour? A lot of my concentration went into this. Quite a lot. You're renaming variables? Not only that, but I'm also changing what they do, man. So for example, I only show this stuff if it actually exists. We are halfway done. I think when I'm done, I will have like coded for like almost 2 hours to make this change. Which, what do you guys think? Considering 2 hours for this change, and what I gain from this is a cleaner magic resistance UI for the user. They can read this more easily. The game becomes a little bit more easy for the player to understand, because there's now just magic resistance. But in return, I can also apply vulnerabilities. And apparently I'm also fixing some UI bugs, because this was the wrong greater sign. You checked because of Firefly's message? Yeah, I did. I looked it up. And you should be banned, sir. You should be. You know, you're making someone that is working really hard waste their time looking up something. Wait. Bro, you can't be serious. It takes that long. At least it worked. So. Almost. No, not increased. Guys, when we're done with the lighting, there's only poison left. That means we are 75% done. Can you believe it? 75% done. Loving it. Now, I do believe that I do have some mistakes left in here. But for now, it does look very good. It was using cold. It was using cold. Did I type vulnerability for lighting? I did. Cool. Imager Cakez. I'll look at it in like 2 seconds, okay? Because we are almost done with this rework. So again, guys, do you think this is... If it's important to you, it's valid? Yeah? Okay. Yeah? Because I think it'll make the player understand the game better. While at the same time, not taking anything away the game has to offer. So it'll make it easier, hopefully, to understand. But keep the complexity and deepness. Nice. Almost done. Plus.0f. Nice. That's 2. And the last one here. Vulnerability. Ah, here's the wrong one. It should just be lightning vulnerability. Cold vulnerability. Fire vulnerability. Yes, good. That actually looks correct. Nice. 14 left. Okay, what is the issue left? At the top here. Oh, I see. Fire vulnerability uses the icon stat fire resistance. Obviously, it's vulnerability. Good. That's the first one. And then 4 more. Then there's 10 errors left. But not in the game, which is interesting. So I think it's only 2 errors left, guys. And we have already coded in the vulnerability into the game. Like, it's not only the visual stuff that we just worked on. Yeah, render interface always has issues, so. Poison vulner hero? Really? Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. What a nice person. Actually. Thank you, man. Holy, that would have been wrong. Let's double check. Good. I did it. You're welcome, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. I got you. Hey, my man. Thank you very much for that, bro. Oi. Put some W's in chat for Shade11, guys. Come on. What a nice person. He helped me at the very end of this rework so that it actually rolls out. Wow. And I just built the game and there's no errors. Can you believe it? No errors. Damn. That's great. Okay, guys. Let's turn that into vulnerability to fire. Fire vulnerability. And the way this works is we need to increase that by, let's say, 10%. Which is bad, by the way, of course. Oh, I see. I know why. I know why. It's the texts. It is supposed to be here. You know what, guys? I actually want it to be on the base. I totally didn't steal that from someone. Is this Linux Cakes? No, this is Windows. Take Bezos' money, little bro. If Tangy TD doesn't work out, you're going to need this. Also, I enjoy my founder badge. Stunning all of the other pussy nuts in chat. What the fuck? It disappeared. Huh?
Am I so
No,
out of
it's here.
touch?
It's here. Appreciate that, man.
No.
Huh?
Soulfoam just subscribe.
Ah, great. No.
Take Bezos' money, lil bro. If
Appreciate
Tangy TD don't work out,
Appreciate
you're
that.
going to need this.
Yeah, thank
Also,
you.
I enjoy my founder badge stunting on all the other pussy nerds in chat.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you, man. Thank you very much for the money. Yeah, I need that. 100%. Thank you. Very nice. Okay, guys, I'll quickly change the description of the stat. I'm going to use the base value for that. Reason for this, cold vulnerability, lighting vulnerability. The reason for this is very simple. I can go and use a minus 100% on vulnerability to make someone immune to lightning, fire, or poison. Which means... And I can't do that if I use increased. Which means... I need to search fire vulnerability in game. And we need to figure out where that is used. Here. So now that's base. The first one, this one's also base. Who is this, by the way? Skeleton crawler. Yeah, we'll deal with that later. This one also base, 50%. Hey Shintai, how you doing, man? Good morning. Vulnerability, yeah. Gets mitigated damage. Here is the important part. Gets mitigated damage, that needs to be changed. We no longer ignore the base. But what we do here is exactly the same as this one. It can go from minus 100 to 100. And so then we clamp the vulnerability. We divide the vulnerability by 100, clamp it between minus 1 and 1, and then we have a value that could be 0 or 1, which is wrong if we have no vulnerability. Let me think. If it's 0, let me think. If we have 0% vulnerability, then we here don't have a vulnerability, aka we ignore that. So we can get that vulnerability at all times. If it's unequal to 0. If something is vulnerable, we ignore the resistance. Yes. And then we just multiply that by the multiplier here. Okay, so that should work. If it's 0, it's doing nothing. If it's greater than 0, it's going to... It needs to be a value of 1, though. Wait. Oh, it is plus 1. Yes. Wait, it's plus 1. So then if it's unequal to 1...
It's good to see ya.
Yes. How's it going? How's the demo wishlist? Sorry if you already responded to this earlier. No, demo wishlists are nothing, essentially. I'm not getting many wishlists for the demo. But the demo itself is getting better by the day. And I hope to be done with the demo for Steam Next Fest by the end of the next week or this week. I'm currently implementing a vulnerability system in order to make it easier for people to have play the game, to understand magic resistance and armor and stuff like that, but also having vulnerabilities in the game. I think that's it. Yeah. Let's see. Vulnerability to fire. Vulnerability, hero stats. Now we need to call, unfortunately, we need to call the function name. The function gets stat value like this. So unfortunately, we need to call that here everywhere. It's annoying, I know, but that's what we need to do. All of these. So we kinda have to undo stuff we did. But that's a better solution. Can you hook me up with the music playlist, please? Yeah, I'll remind me in 2 minutes, okay? Just 2 minutes. Just gotta fix that up here really quick. Shit, then it's also percentage D, not 0F. Should not have done that, but fine. Needs to be a percentage plus D. Good. Vulnerability. Cold. This is gonna be lightning vulnerability. Oops. Good. Got that, and then percentage D. Nice, and then we only have poison vulnerability left. Ah, okay, good. That's better. Nice. Are we done? No? Percentage D. Man, you need to concentrate like laser focused when you're doing these changes. Goodness. That's why you use functions, kid. Not all of this is exactly the same, but I guess you're right. But there are some stuff that changes. Like this function call changes sometimes. What you get, and the format string changes, and then this changes. Like there is quite a few things that change. Okay, one more time. So we take, instead of physical damage, we do fire vulnerability. Fire damage taken. Okay. Why is that not showing up? Oh, now it does. But in the wrong location? What do you guys think? Huh? Should this and armor and magic resist? Should this be on top of here? Right below the damage? Armor is blue? Yeah, I can make it... Yeah, for now it is. Maybe drag the heart on top of the armor. You mean here at the top? The resistances? Oh yeah, the music. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Let's see. Here it is.
Hello.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, no problem. I would drag the health down on armor. Attack stuff is likely more important. Usually in games, though, you always have life first. Don't you? I feel like, though, that the armor and resistances and the vulnerability, maybe that should be above projectile stuff. But hey, we keep it like this for now. It's fine. This was... What was this, by the way? Physical damage, right? Physical damage. There we go. Okay, good. Man, now we need to test if it actually works. That means we're gonna play this level and see if it even works. You guys ready? Hey, can you attack this guy, please? Node name should be fire exploit. This is not something the heroes will ever get. This will only be on enemies. It'll say that they take more fire damage. It will not be anything related to heroes. And I could even make it like this to make it even more obvious. Instead of making it white, we can make it green. At all times. It should always be green. So to showcase, this is something only enemies have. And that means it'll show up as green and then someone will look at it and be like, oh wait, why is this green? It breaks, let's not say character, but it breaks whatever that's called in English. It's not character, not breaking character, but breaking consistency or something. And then they will be like, wait, why is this green? They check it out and they're like, oh, they take more fire damage. Immersion? Not immersion. But you know what I mean, man. My immersion, Mr. Burnt. Ooh, okay. Oh, but this one's so good. Let's get this. That one's so OP. I can't not take it. Nice. Let's see how this works here. Ah, look at that, guys. It's green. It's blue. Magic resist. Huh? Plus 30 damage. The quiver is stronger. Yeah, maybe it's stronger. Maybe. Oi. Looks cool. Yeah, I think this is a good change. We'll see this in the next level. I just need to quickly get rid of this. These easy. Blue Arcane plus 100 scales. What? What you talking about, bro? What you talking about? Hmm? Nice project. I really like it. Have you thought about of a game ending or the game doesn't end? Yeah, I wanted to talk about that today. Endless mode. But yes, this ends after 8 rounds. Good stuff. Let's get this over with here. Man, these guys are destroying. Okay, so that was easy. I obviously also... Man, why was that so easy? Did the game get this much easier, guys? Rogue Elite mode? How would that work? It's not like you're farming items, you know? Game's too easy? Well, maybe. Not sure. Okay, guys, we gotta get some... Oh, that's OP. Fine. I hate that, man. Like, this bow is so bad because it doesn't have an upgrade path yet. Fine. Yeah, we're not going to get to testing infinite blocks today, I think. Mr. Null exception. Okay, that one's bad. I like that. The rings are easily the most fun items, plus the elemental damage. Yeah, because they give you something, like, for example, cold damage gives you chill, right? Is that what you mean? Or fire damage gives you a burning. Is that what you mean? Yeah. They fundamentally change your characters. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, so let's see. Wow, 50% magic resist. That's crazy. They have poison chance and poison damage. I think that's fine. This looks good. Now let's hope this actually works. Okay, so he's doing 60 fire damage. He should only be doing 30 fire damage to these slimes. It's 42 fire damage. Why? Why is it 42? They have 50%. He's doing 60 physical. Why is it 42? Let's get mitigated damage. It doesn't have a vulnerability. Seems like 20% plus 50%. I'm not a paid chatter, I'm a good fan, I love this game. Think he will sell well. Don't paste this part. Thanks for keeping the positive vibes. Shut up, you guys, okay? Stop. You're being... Aha! Okay, so damage, 60. Of course, it is correct. You know why, guys? Because the ability itself also deals damage. And I think it's plus 25 damage. So 60 plus 25 is 85. Divided by 2 is 42. Okay. Yeah, I see. So that works. Okay, never mind. So I coded this correctly. Nice. Now we gotta figure out if the vulnerability works though. So I'll keep this actually. I'll keep this. Because this is where we need this if check for later. Nice. So it does work. Cool. I'm very happy about this. Yeah, plus 25. Nice. I'm not a paid chatter, I'm a good fan. Yeah, okay, guys. Stop. How about that? You bleed to death. And these guys are getting destroyed. It's actually still very hard. If you don't have many skill points added in, it's actually still very hard. Ah, he died. Sad. Let's get some more healing. Hey, how can I lose? Stop. It's only 18 bucks. It's not much. Okay, guys, you ready for the boss to spawn? Shall I get the AoE hit? I kinda need defense on this guy, though. The idea of poison damage, I need magic resist on him. Collector got banned for today's. Yep, he did. Indeed, he did. Would do so again. There it is! You guys ready? Huh? Huh? Here are the... Oh! I see! There it is. I didn't have the fire vulnerability on it. Oh! Okay, guys, so you can't tell me that this isn't obvious, right? What do you guys think? When you see this, like those that don't read, okay, but those that read. How do you determine which enemy to shoot? Hit by default, closest to end. You can change the target priority. I wouldn't be able to tell what it means, to be honest. Even with the arrow, man. Come on. I wouldn't know if it's positive or negative. Target takes increased fire damage, ignores magic resistance. I mean, okay, I'm gonna leave it like that anyways. Maybe you can't tell, but I can tell. And if someone reads, this has 20% fire up. Shit, how much was that? That was only 86, wasn't it? No, no, heal him. Okay, again. Okay, guys, if check. If check. Alright, so vulnerability multiplier. Yes, because I take... so it's plus 20%, right? Oh, it says minus. What if I don't do minus? Then that's 0.2. Yeah, that's probably better. Yes. Now that applies to them twice now. Not sure if that's a good idea or not. Vulnerability. Damage. Let's see. Final damage. 85. 102. Okay, so it does work. Yeah, great. So I think it does work. Man, I'm getting smashed here. To be honest. Holy, this boss is hard. And I don't have healing down here. I'm gonna lose. Bruh. Shit. I mean, I can place this guy. But he's not able to beat these, are they? Is he? Are you able to... Oh, no, no, don't poison... Ah, okay. I mean, at least it works. Oof. Is that the second time the boss goes there? Uh-oh. Damn, it just got a lot harder. Okay, at least we got this done. I definitely need a healer. Okay, we need to figure out what to do with this boss. Because he's approaching the exit fast. Not sure what to do here. God, I'm so unlucky. This game's dog shit. Unlucky game. GG. It's over. We lost, guys. He's gonna poison my one guy that deals damage. Come on! Beat this guy! Heal! Shit. I lose. God damn it. At least it works though. Okay, I'm happy. How many points did I spend? 13 points and I lost. The name means more padding on the right side than the name. Okay, I think I'm happy with this change. That feels fair, I think. You mean that the game that you just saw, losing like this? To me, if resistances and weaknesses are put together, letting plus minus signs is clearer. If they are separated in explicit UI fields, resistances, weakens signs should be removed. You mean it shouldn't be plus 20? I'm talking to chat, not you. Okay. We only have magic resistance now. Where is it? Where's the bush monster? Hey, did I not click on the bush monster, guys? Is the bush monster not in here? It's here. Weird. I thought I clicked it. Maybe I didn't. Typing weaknesses followed by icons would be the best. You're right. Is it possible to do with this UI though? It already is very cluttered. I would have to increase the size of this UI for this to make sense. I would have to move it down a bit. That could work. Under the name here. Would you put it under the name here? Guys, I think I'll keep this for the demo though. I think we can improve this, but this is UI again. And I don't think it fundamentally will change how the game operates. Need an armor icon with a flame and minus 20%. Not a bad idea, to be honest. I need to think on this. How about this? I need to think about that. Yeah. Because I don't know yet. You did to check its stats. Making things like unspent skill points and upgrades more visible is important. Okay. Guys, I'll leave for now. I need to think about this. I've got other stuff to do as well. It's gonna take some more time to cook up this demo, guys. In any case, I really hope you had fun today. Hopefully, I'll be done with this stuff next week, so we can have some more juicy reacts too. And we're going to play. We're going to send out emails next week, or we're going to create. We're going to create an email template. So if you guys have any resources about these email templates, let me know. And we're gonna figure this out on Monday next week. In any case, hope you have a good day, guys. Thank you very much for joining. I appreciate the big support, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great day, guys. Peace. And I sent you over to Jackie.